As an 18-year-old and a member of Gen Z, I've observed that, at least where I live in the Western world, it's far more common for my peers to forego religious practice than to engage in it. People try to find answers through a lot of different things, and through conversation with older generations or just basic knowledge of history, this seems like a new phenomenon. So I'm really curious to hear your perspective on the decline of religious affiliation and why you believe this is happening.
A big part of it, certainly not all of it, but a big part of it is just the very fact that it's been around for a long time. And when you're in the mood for experimentation, anything that's been around for a long time is already rejected. A lot of people say, oh, that's old fashioned. Well, what does that mean? Is it right or wrong? Is it good or bad? Doesn't matter, it's old. And then it extended to people. You don't ask a 60-year-old anything because he's old. So old became unacceptable. Everything new, fresh, cutting edge, only that's exciting. So everything that's traditional, everything that's over 30 years old, you junk it. But you pay a price. You pay a price for that. You're left with nothing certain. And that's horrible. People may be having more fun, but they have to stop and take some anti-anxiety pills. Because the uncertainty, isn't that what anxiety is? I don't know what's going to be next year. I don't know what's going to be in the future. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know why I'm here. Other than that, I'm having a great time. No, you're not. You're covering up your anxiety by staying busy. Can't run away from it. So the illness of today is anxiety, which causes loneliness. I'm not sure where I'm going. I'm not sure what I should be doing with my life. I'm not sure why I'm here. I'm certainly not sure who my friends are. So even if I have friends, I am not sure. So I'm basically alone. In fact, today I think it's obvious. What is an atheist? An atheist is someone who is skeptical, who likes to have evidence, and there is no evidence for religion, so intellectually they disagree with religion. The only reason a person is an atheist is because he's terrified of being wrong. And so he can't commit to any opinion, to any system, to any lifestyle. He can't commit. Because what if he's wrong and then he's got egg on his face? So people are atheists because they're cowards. They're afraid to trust. They're afraid to believe. And therefore their marriages are very shallow. People get married thinking, I can always leave. What kind of marriage is that? They reassure themselves that it's okay to get married because you can always leave. You can always get divorced. Well, that's not a commitment. So really, an atheist simply is afraid to put too much trust in something that might disappoint. So it's an emotional insecurity. It's not an opinion. It's not a philosophy.
Why do you think that society has trended toward that?
I don't know who to blame exactly, but somebody popularized the notion that anything that is old is primitive,
Mm-hmm.
and we are very progressive, and we are open to new ideas, which is true, but I'm not sure we have found any new ideas worth the paper it's written on.
It's really interesting because studying old culture, there's so much emphasis upon respecting your elders and engaging in ancient wisdom. Religion is based on reading texts that were written thousands of years ago. The contrast between that and the values of today are really prominent. And before you brought that up, I'd never really thought about how progressivism was related to the decline of spirituality, but it makes a lot of sense.
So what went wrong? Why was it so easy to reject all the old ideas? Like almost overnight. So here's what happened. The reason you trust older people is because they remember what is true. It doesn't give them any authority. The authority lies in the truth of what they're saying. Somehow, over time, it kind of shifted into the elders have all the authority. You obey elders. And if you don't, they punish you. That is not the truth. So in a sense, the elders stole the truth. And then somebody says, I know some of those elders, they're not such good people. Well, there goes everything. So if there was one leader, one spiritual authority who misbehaved, the entire religion was dumped. Because it had all become the authority of the elder. Elders don't have authority. They have a wisdom that carries authority. So when religious leaders say, "Believe me, trust me, I said so," it's all over. You're killing it. It's not a bad thing that we question authority. But that doesn't mean question the thoughts or the principles that they teach. So in a sense, maybe it's good that our generation has rejected all authority figures. Now maybe we can get back to the truth. So we've kind of cleared the air. Now let's go back to what's really true.
You just finished watching a clip of the Grateful Podcast with Jack Wagoner guesting Rabbi Manis Friedman. This was an amazing episode. I hope you enjoyed this clip. And if you want to see the full thing, click right here. Come on, do it. I know you want to. You will not regret it. Click right there.